Get yourself comfortable. Now in the our intention is to remember ourselves as Source Creator. That's it. Remember ourselves as Source Creator. And in the activation of Source Creator, we allow ourselves to open into creational flow. The opening into creational flow and remembering ourselves as Source Creator, our entwinement, our entanglement, our intricacy, our threading, our webbing, our weaving, our oneness, our harmonization. As many words as Source Creator will allow us to understand, it goes beyond. There are activations of the multidimensional bodies that allow us to feel more and more in the truth of who we are as Source Creator. Allowing ourselves to remember all that we are as Source Creator. First, we must bring into the perspective how we hold ourselves, what we know ourselves to be, the perceptions that we hold about ourselves first. And the perceptions that we open into is the infinite, is the eternal, is the vast array of experience, of energy, of particle vibration, multidimensional vastness that is Source Creator, that is unconditional love in all ways. So the perspective and the intention only, the motivation, why we're here, why we do what we do, and why we allow ourselves and our souls to offer us through divine discontent, finding the lack of fulfillment in our everyday lives. That's divine discontent. Divine discontent allows us to continually go within, to remember who we are as Source, to remember the simplicity, the ease, grace, the elegance of Source that we are. So that every moment for moment, in your choosing, your free will, to let go of what no longer serves, that busies up, that entangles, that enmeshes you from being that simplicity. Whether they are material items, whether they are relationships that are toxic, whether they are foods that are toxic, whether they are beliefs that are toxic. Does not matter how we define it. There's enmeshments there that you're allowing yourself to let go of and release through your own choosing. And so these activations will allow you morning for morning, moment for moment, to open into who you are as vibrational Source. For this is the motivation of all that we are, is it not? So allow your hands, the portals, and we'll be bringing in reminders of who you are as a vibrational being, so that you begin to feel, you begin to activate who you are as a vibrational being of light, of intelligence, of wisdom. And your teams have also wanted me to remind you, they're all coming in now. For those listening now and future now moments, we've set the sacred space of the highest benevolent frequencies of the Christ consciousness, the heavenly councils, the Holy Mother and Father, the Ascended Masters, the many, many councils and celestial teams that we're all working with, Gaia frequency, the fairies, the gnomes, the pixies, the Elohim, many, many creator gods, the brotherhoods and sisterhoods of light, that they're all with us in this moment that we listen to these offerings, multidimensional offerings, all held within different now moments, all held within different now vibrations of who you are as a vibrational being of Source. Knowing that your teams, this is a deep inner knowing, you can release through breath, that anything that can and will, divinely designed and timed to be activated, to be released, will be done. And so it is. So honor your deep and higher knowing. Honor your deep and higher flow of being Source to identify the belief that is ready to be transitioned into new, the activity that is ready to be transitioned into new, how we behave, sacred living, or allowing yourself to truly begin to let go of those manifestations through enmeshment of density that are ready to be released and let go, transcended. choice by choice, moment for moment, little baby steps by little baby steps, you can feel yourself on a new trajectory, a vibrational trajectory that is in alignment with the creational open flow of Source. And it begins with your perspective, because that perspective then begins to ignite quantumly all other particles and all other aspects within your quantum multidimensional field. For we're allowing this vibration and your fields and your teams to assist you in amplifying the light within your field right now, so that you're beginning to feel the multidimensional fluidity of the creational flow that you are as a multidimensional being. That as you choose to pretend into, to muse, to open into, to invite, you as a creational open being of Source Creator, of Source Love, of Source Divine Light, those beliefs that are ready to be let go are instantly transmuted. Because the one that is creational and open and loving and unconditional and compassionate and profoundly creative and dynamic and energetic and ignitic in its energy is far more exciting, and you can feel your vibration already begin to rise as you breathe and fully accept who you are as an open being of light. So your perspective in this moment right now, dear lighted ones, will help in the activations that are coming forward as we allow the pillar of light that runs along the spine to be opened. Through a pure intent, bring in a visualization of the crystalline pillar of light that runs along your spine. And as we create a beautiful inhale, know that this inhale is also calling through your intention of your multidimensional, vast, creational self. Your entwinement, your entanglement, your threading with Gaia. And you see the crystalline heartbeat that is at her very core. You see the threadings of the crystalline grids that move in and amongst the sands and the soils and the mountains. And through your inhale, you're connecting your crystalline threading with her crystalline threading. And you now feel her loving, heartfelt essence reach up for you. Your intention to joyfully and playfully commune with her and co-create with her and heal with her and activate with her is immediate through your intention, through your breath. Breath is the activator of new frequencies. Breath is Source. Breath is your creational flow. And breath will be at the core of all that we offer. Creation, flow, love, breath. You feel this crystalline pillar of light expand as you inhale, speeding the particles of the blood, molecules, breath feeding the blood, breath feeding the organs, breath feeding all that you are as a multidimensional being. Filling all that you are at the highest level of your consciousness, bringing your breath to the very highest point, to the inhale. And you hold it at the highest point of your inhale. Now bringing in your acknowledgement of your divine chakras, all 13 chakras now opening and spiraling, your omni-presence now being open, called in. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale down. Grounding your breath, grounding your energies, grounding all that you are. Feeling the inclusiveness of all that you are. You've activated your pillar of light. It's a crystalline prana tube, a breath tube that activates source codes, that activates source love, that activates the nourishment of your bodies, that activates the honoring of your bodies, the care of your bodies. Breath reminds you and allows you to activate the omnipresence of all that you are, allowing you to invite in your vast essence of creation. And through your intentions, I activate through my breath all 13 chakras to spin and spiral in harmony. And we ask that you bring your hand just so that you begin to feel the vortex that you're creating with your breath. You're creating the vortex of your fields. But you have one hand placed right above your divine sacred heart. You might not be able to see it, but I hold my hand right here on my divine sacred heart. And this is a portal. This is the portal of all things, your sacred altar with Source Creator, the Divine Mother, Father within you. And I hold my hand, but you can feel to hold your hand in whatever mudras, because mudras will also be a part of our moving into these higher consciousness states. But you're feeling this very sacred space, which we want to allow your focus to be on, because this will be the pivotal access point of, through accelerations, you're going to bring your consciousness, your awareness, you're going to bring all that you are into this focus point here, which will allow you to move through these accelerated energies in your oneness of creational flow. And grounding through the pillar of light, through that sacral cord that grounds and anchors to the crystalline heartbeat of Gaia. So as you continue their breath, slow and wide and top and bottom and full, begin to move your hand up and down the pillar of light so that you begin to feel the fields of light that you exist within. And you hold it. And you're calling your attention as your multi-dimensional vastness. I call attention to my multi-dimensional fields. I call in all energies, all vibrations that I've given away or left behind. I call them into me now. And you bring all of this consciousness power to this focused center of Source Creator, of you, of love. Another inhale. Inhale, you're being fed nourishment with Gaia. You're being fed the Shakti information, the Shakti wisdom, the Shakti healing vibrations. Gaia is feeding you her energies. Gaia is feeding you the elements that you need for your body, for the cells, for the blood, the bones. And your hand goes up, honoring your omni-presence, calling in all power and energies you've left behind or given away. Doesn't matter what it is. It could have been anger, frustration, confusion, depression, whatever it is. Call it all in. Begin to feel yourself work with your field. And you can move your hands as you're calling all of you back. You're calling all of you back, calling all of you back. Just feel the vibrations in your field. This is you. We want you to connect with all of you. We want you to connect with the multidimensional being that you are. And it goes far beyond what we're able to reach as our hands reach out. But we're just wanting you to get to the feel that your physical body will begin to feel the energy of you as a field of light. And your fingers will begin to move in certain ways because you have other lifetimes in which your fingers were used in mudras and in ways through light language and different healing modalities that your fingers were used to help shift and move things in your field. So we just want you to play. We just want you to allow your creational flow at this point. Through your breath, you can begin moving your hand in an infinity symbol, up and down through your fields, up and down through your fields. And as you move your hand in the infinity symbol, we want you to continue the visualization of the pillar of light, crystalline, pure, and white. And your breath is softening now to a nice, beautiful rhythm, grounding and anchoring into the sands and soils of Gaia. You're one with Gaia. Her heartbeat is one with you. You feel your heart chakra opening. You feel the divine higher heart, your sacred heart opening, you and Source. You're feeling the blueprint of all that you are with your human collective opening, your one human heart, your unity consciousness opening. And you're feeling the omni-presence opening, your one heart with the divine central sun, the Holy Mother Father, opening the Holy Source Creator. The creation of all that is opening through your infinity, through your intention. Your consciousness is expanding greatly now. You can feel the vibrations and the particles within your field speeding up as you feel the love and the flow of light coming in and out, coming in and out. You've given yourself the perspective, you've given yourself the opportunity, dear ones, that you're seeing yourself as a higher vibrational being in this moment. You're feeling your fields lighten, you're feeling your body lighten. You may begin to feel yourself move back and forth and up and down, or maybe in a spiraling motion so that your pillar of light begins to gain vibration and momentum. Your vibrational prana field, your tube is opening and expanding as you're calling in the source encodations, as you're allowing yourself to be perceived as a column of light. And that breath opens all that you are. Your breath is feeding those muscles, and your breath is feeding those energies that are ready to be released, that are ready to be let go and activated into new light. And in this moment, we're calling all that you are, all that you are, all that you are, all that you are back into your center, and calling all that you are as particles, all that you are as light, all that you are as power and energy and words and thoughts and forms. and all that you are back to your center point. And you may still feel yourself move as you're in this channel of energy, this funnel of light that you have been now connected with your omnipresence, your higher self. We call in the intention of harmonization. Harmonization is your focal point to your very center source being. We call in the centering and the harmonization of the divine angelic self, the higher self, to move with us in the harmony of our prana tube, of our oneness. And as you breathe on the inhale, you can feel yourself pull your higher self in. I call my higher self, I call my angelic presence into the center of who I am. And you may get chills, you may get goosebumps, you may get a beautiful feeling of expansiveness inside your vessel. And just choose to sit with it. You can sit with this and practice this for any length of time that you so desire. If you want that deeper, wider, richer connection with your higher self, with your angelic frequency of your crystalline energies, just practice calling in and harmonizing what this feels like to be your higher self. And just feel the portal in front of you as you're moving your hands in a spiral rotation. You can feel the vortex that you're creating with your higher self is harmonizing with you through breath, through your intention, and opening to allow. I allow the harmonization of my higher self. I am one with my higher self. My divine higher self is guiding thoughts. And the ego is released. The ego is no longer guiding thoughts. The ego is no longer guiding reaction. The ego is being released into your field to sit back and have a rest, while your higher self, your higher mind, your angelic self is coming in as the driver, as the divine guide, as the one soul essence of you in all that you are in this moment to bring you all that you need in this moment. You're calling the omnipresence of all that you, your higher wisdom of the all, the vastness of you, all that you are. And we're going to garner this and bring it into the centered focus. We're going to bring all that you are as your higher self, now harmonized with your field, now harmonized with your bodies. You're going to bring all of your focus, your higher self focus, your higher mind focus, all that you are into the center. This is your core. This is your creational core. This is your source core. This is the core of all that you are in mirror reflection of the central sun. The mirror reflection of the heartbeat of Gaia. Holographic imagery. This beautiful, glowing, iridescent, crystalline essence of you as source, the central sun of you as the central creational frequency of Gaia. Harmonizing within the creational collective heartbeat. There is a collective heartbeat for Gaia that's all pulsing and beating as one. And as all that you are is now harmonized, your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your etheric body, your divine higher self is now guiding the way. So that in any moment that there is a need for healing through new activation, if there is a belief that is ready to be activated and processed in a new way to a higher vibration, if there is something that's ready to be released, without your knowing, it will be released. As you see the golden sphere that is held at your center, held at the very top of your omnipresence as source creator, gifting you with this clearing and healing mechanism that is a golden sphere, it's a golden ball. And this golden ball is held with crystalline, pure, unconditional love, pure, unconditional light. And you visualize this sphere dropping in, down, and through all that you are, layer by layer, thread by thread, particle through particle, clearing and cleansing through the purity of unconditional love, purity of unconditional light. And you see Source Creator as these particles clearing and cleansing the debris, clearing and cleansing densities, thought forms that do not belong to you, energies that you've picked up along the way, all that is ready to be transmuted into a higher frequency of crystalline light is. And you see this golden sphere now spiral around your multidimensional bodies, spinning around your physical body from top to bottom. This golden sphere is sending out particles of gold dust, of gold light, clearing and cleansing away the debris. And see the golden particles transmuting other particles and being released into the field of the all. And this golden sphere spirals around you, clearing and cleansing the physical body. Toxins that are ready to be released, the organs, the blood, all that you are. The mental body, clearing and cleansing what we've held in such density, such compaction, so many thought forms that are truly taking up so much space, but don't require to be. Clearing and cleansing the mental thought forms that are of lower vibration, or thought forms you've picked up through entertainment shows or songs or others as you're walking about the earth. And that mental field is becoming crystalline and clear. Through the beautiful gold vibrations of pure unconditional love of Source, you're opening your heart. You're feeling that golden sphere within you, the golden sphere offered from above and below, to clear and cleanse all aspects of you, spiraling from Gaia's direction, spiraling from the omnipresent direction, moving in a beautiful fluid, spiraling motion so that all 13 chakras are cleared. Every thread, every layer, physical, the mental, the emotional body is now being cleared. And in the emotional body, bring forward the most permanent, the most important vibration for you to acknowledge. Your soul is coming forward and offering you the most important vibration for you to acknowledge in this activation as you're clearing the emotional body. So anything that has been suppressed or depressed or compacted or pushed away or set aside this week, we'll do these every day, or you can practice these every day, so that in every day you can be clearing and healing these and you'll feel yourself get lighter. So from the week before, any other time that you're ready to release right now and activate anew, what belief are you ready to hold within yourself in the center space with golden unconditional light and love? The heart of you, the center of you, the core of you, so desiring to shift this belief, and call it forward to be placed within this golden sphere of recalibration and activation. And your teams are circling you and surrounding you as all fields are continually being cleared and cleansed as you're doing this belief activation. And this belief activation can be anything that we choose to activate into a higher frequency of light quotient. And this is your belief of self. It could be a belief of abundance. It could be a belief of health and wellness. It could be a belief of you as your own master, self-knowing, clarity. Whatever that belief is that's who have been activated this week, not being enough, whatever it might be, placed within this golden sphere of activation that you are with Source, your higher self, your soul, all of creation with you in this moment to activate anew. There is such profound help for you in this moment. And in this golden sphere of light, and I as the master healer, and I as the master creational force with Source Creator, in my highest and in my best, through my soul's guidance and through the higher vibrational beings of light and love and activation, I hold this vibration in my highest essence as I feel the divine sacred heart of all of me, harmonizing and merged with the divine higher self and the divine mother and father within me, the highest aspects of love, pure unconditional love. And as I feel my multidimensional bodies and my vastness move within this vortex and pillar of light, I allow myself to perceive myself as vast. I allow myself to perceive myself as the most infinite and eternal, undeniable essence of love and light. And my breath is activating through my intention to feel my expansiveness as I create this new belief that is beyond any definition, beyond any word. For I feel the vibrations within my fingers growing and pulsating as my heart emanations move into this golden sphere. And I can feel my hands begin to shape and mold this beautiful sphere of new intelligence, of new love, of new essence of being. And this feels so profoundly exciting. It feels infinite. It feels imaginative. It feels playful. It feels sacred. It feels special. It feels so undeniable. It feels like I'm me, and I'm me in a new way. I am opening in this dynamic essence of who I am, and I'm creating a new perspective. I'm creating a new infinite version through energy, through vibration, through intent, through pure love of who I am. Honoring all that I have been, honoring all that I have been through, all that I have had the courage to walk through. I am this special, unique embrace of a being. I allow myself to feel the feelings. I allow myself to acknowledge the lessons and the wisdoms and the intelligences held within it. For I'm able to hold space for others and myself. I'm a master, and my hands and my bodies and my vibrations and my light fields are showing me so. For as I perceive it, as I speak it, as I know it, and so it is. I allow myself to be this fluid essence of light and particles of crystalline energy. I see myself as particles of light moving into new quantum beginnings. The cells within my bodies are activating cells around them. New cells of love, new cells of light. Every breath is activating new cells of love, new cells of light. And I hold this new perspective within me, and I hold it dear. I am the essence of Source. I am the essence of Source. I am infinite, and I am my truth in this. I am an infinite, vast being of light. I am an infinite, vast, creational essence of light. I am the highest version of light and love. I place my hands upon my divine sacred heart as I activate and as I honor this infinite, vast perspective of who I am as it is released out into creation. I ground and anchor the highest perspective of my creational light that I am as a being. I am a multidimensional being of sacred light. This is my truth. I am harmonized with my divine omni-presence, the higher self that guides me, my soul that guides me. My thoughts are sacred, my mind is sacred, and I'm harmonized as my soul essence, as my creational source essence now. I feel the particles within my body, the atoms, the molecules within my bodies accelerate in new light frequencies. I anchor my oneness with Gaia, and I allow my creational flow of wisdom with Gaia. So that as I am walking about Earth, as I am entangling and inviting nature and wildlife and the essence of consciousness of God in all things, my creational flow at my center of source, of light, of love, the pure essence of unconditional love that I am, provides and gifts and blesses me with wisdom, intelligence, divine love, divine activation, so that in all moments I am aware, I am in my mastery of creational flow, of what my bodies need and require. I give myself permission to own this intelligence and this mastery. I am the master of all that I am. Source desires this of me. The profound love and the profound care and the profound higher knowing that there are particles within vibrational fields that are calling to me. And in my alignment and my harmonization of all that I am as a higher omnipresent being, as a source creator, as I open my divine sacred heart in the excitement and sacred joy and sacred play of source creator, of who I am as the beautiful innocent child of love, I am pure unconditional love. I am an innocent child of source creator. I release all densities that hold me in limitation or lack. I allow pure unconditional love to live through my hands, to live through the central sun, to live through the pulsating central core of who I am, and heal all that is lack, all that is dense, and all that is limiting. Through breath, I activate this activation. Feel the golden essence and particles from the very center of your spine in all directions and all particles and all molecules and all blood. From the center of your core emanate from your center out, spinning and spiraling a golden particle of spiraling love, cleansing and clearing the density, the limitations, the beliefs that are ready to be released, transmuted. I am pure, unconditional love. I am pure, unconditional love. I am pure, unconditional love. I attune to the differences in my bodies. The organs are now fully open and awake and light. The muscles are no longer clenched and held in anxiety or fear. I am pure, unconditional love. I feel the oneness and the harmonization at my center, for I am with God in all moments, all particles, all bodies, all vibrational fields calling to me, of my essence now, of my activation now. I am in oneness with my multidimensional allness. My physical, my mental, my emotional, my etheric. All that I am is an omnipresent, unconditional, loving being. I am pure light. I activate the frequencies of wisdom and intelligence and pure unconditional love. Through my emanations of pure unconditional love and light through me. Whatever I am ready to know, to be inspired with, to be ignited, will offer forward in my moments of soft musing, allowing, inviting all that I am as an omnipresent being. These will come as knowings, sensings, synchronicities, hearings, dreams, visions, for I know that my psychic abilities, my multidimensional gifts and knowings, my threadings and weavings with Gaia, my healings and wisdoms with Gaia, my healings and wisdoms with Spirit, are far grander and far wider than I have ever allowed myself to explore. I gift myself this opportunity now. Through breath, I create a new perspective of who I am as infinite, as eternal. I am one as the creational flow of Source. I am centered in my heart. I am now. I am now. I am now. And the sounds and the tones further emanating golden Christed light is your connection with the Christ vibration above, below, within, and without. And you see the crystalline pink vibration moving in and about and around and through all that you are, every cell. And your heart pulsates with this beautiful pink emanation of who you are as the Christic vibration, as the innocent child, open and ready to be the creational flow. You feel your body moving, you feel your body allowing, you feel your body accepting and honoring this allowance of who you are as creational light, as creational love. And allowing yourself to know that if there are any activations or any releases throughout your day, any releases of energy through blocked chakras, through the release of gas or discomfort in the lower abdominals, then to do light stretching. Move your body lightly from side to side, placing your hand as the portal of light, as the portal of God, as the portal of love, and place unconditional love on that chakra and move gently side to side. And you will feel the releases of the blocked energies, the negative energies or densities be released through gas or through bloating or through discharge. And through to clear and cleanse through water as you drink it. As you drink and you swallow the crystalline water. These are different rituals that we use to honoring the multidimensional bodies, holding the sphere of God that you are, that creational force of all that you are, placing it within the water. This water is crystalline. This water is elegance. This water is the grace of God. This water is the Christ of God. As you swallow, intending the crystalline energies, the water of the Christ, the water of the water, all of these water bodies that work within the earth, that work with us above, so below. The Christ vibration flows within the water bodies. I clear and cleanse all that I am. I clear and cleanse all that I am. I clear and cleanse all that I am. Bringing all cells, all organs to the highest vibration of Christ and light. Through your big exhale, shake out the lower extremities where we hold most of the negative energy. Shake it out. And you will literally feel your organs release, release, release. And you will feel it shake out to the earth. You can sometimes feel those densities shake out to the earth. And one last sip. I clear and cleanse all that I am to the highest vibration of Christ and light through the Christ of water body. I clear and cleanse, I clear and cleanse. Full body breath. Give gratitude and thanks for the water that Gaia blesses us with. Give thanks for the blessings of the sacred geometry that God blesses us with. Give thanks to the divine spirit and source within us all that blesses us as within, so without, that we are the masters of our vibration, we are the masters of our frequencies. In all moments that we open our hearts in divine gratitude, we take this beautiful moment to create gratitude for our day as we set forward the intentions that we explore in our creational flow. As we end this series, dear lighted ones, we offer you the most divine blessings from our divine sacred hearts. As we have harmonized the sacred heart from the central sun, the Holy Mother, Father, Source, Creator within you, to your central sun that exists within, the highest vibration of unconditional love, the highest vibration of unconditional light, that is your transformational portal that allows you to further open through breath, through intention, your pillar of light, harmonizing, clearing, and cleansing your multidimensional bodies, the wisdoms that will now be activated through these sessions, through your inner knowings and through your excitement to play as your higher creational flow of source light, of source love, so that anything that is required in your multidimensional bodies, for your multidimensional bodies, that you will now be aware of, you will be an acknowledgement of, and take action and inspired thought and guidance from your soul essence, not the ego. Your soul essence, as you've harmonized with it, will now be showing you what is needed in all moments. As you pick up food, your soul will say, perhaps not. As you allow yourself to drink certain drinks, perhaps not, or perhaps so. And you may imbue it with the frequencies from your hands and your fingers of blessing it and guiding it with gratitude and appreciation for what you are able to transform and transmute it into as it blesses and moves through your body. For you're allowing yourself to know that there is creational flow, there is source flow, there is source love in all that you are, because you are flow, are you not? And as the food and drink move through your body, as the breath moves through your body, you, dear lighted ones, make no mistake about this, and we say this with great pause. You are the master to create whatever it is you so desire in this flow. You are the master of all that is to create whatever it is that you desire in this flow. You are the master of all that you are in this moment of now to create whatever it is you desire in this flow. I am the master that I am in this moment to create whatever it is I desire in this flow. I am the master of all that I am to create whatever it is I desire in this flow. I am one with Source Creator, and I create all that I desire as a master that I am in this flow. I am love. I am light. I am love, and I am light. I am love, and I am light, and so be it. And you'll be allowing yourself to activate cell by cell, thought by thought, word by word, deed by deed, the multidimensional behavior becoming sacred and heightened through your intuiting, your knowing, your tuning into, your vibrating, allowing to see yourself, perceive yourself, allow yourself, invite yourself into the flow. And this flow can be very still, make no mistake about that. It can be flowing, but you can be still within this flow. I am held clearly and perfectly and divinely in this moment of now. I fully know who I am. I fully know all that I am with Source. I am ready for my day. I open my heart divinely to entangle with the divine of the all, so that all that is divinely entangled through benevolence, through highest frequencies of love and light, through the highest celestial families, the highest celestial excitements of the human ascension of my personal plan with Gaia, that I excitedly open my heart, I excitedly open into the flow of divine gratitude, of divine appreciation for all that I am. I'm appreciative of my bodies. I'm appreciative of my wisdoms, of my mastery. I'm so grateful for the gifts that I am receiving now. And I create the infinity symbol to call in these gifts and blessings to my day. I am grateful for my blessings that I am receiving. I am grateful for these spontaneous gifts of synchronicity. I am grateful for the love of Source being gifted to me as above, so below, as within, so without, in all things, in all nature, in all beings, in all moments. I am grateful. I am grateful for this moment of clarity. I am grateful for this moment of steadfastness of who I am as love, that I am able to let go of what is ready to be released. I'm ready to garner that wisdom and that intelligence and that knowing. I am so grateful for these higher knowings. I'm so grateful for my threadedness with creation. For I'm truly loved, and I feel myself being loved. I'm grateful for the allowance that I'm honoring myself to honor who I am. That I love who I am and I nurture who I am in all ways now, in small ways and in big ways, so that I may serve in small and grand ways. I love all that I am, and I am grateful for this love. I am grateful for my oneness in this creational flow. I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for my wellness. I am grateful for my opening to my creational flow of Source as Source. I am grateful for my creational flow with Gaia as Gaia. I am grateful for my creational flow with abundance as abundance. I am grateful for my creational flow with my higher wisdom and my higher knowing, for I am that I am. I am centered. I am activated. I live with creational flow. Lord Metatron, you will feel yourselves, dear lighted ones, as you soften. We say soften as the release of the densities and the definitions you've held yourself within, captive at times, lifetimes at times. You feel this divine pressure at your divine sacred heart that is growing. The heart is growing, the heart is opening, the heart is expanding in light, sending the codes of creational force, creational flow from Source Creator through codes of light that are being dispersed into the fields that you allow yourself to open within through the softening. Allow the organs to soften and open to greater light. Allow the heart to love, soften as love, and love is soften. Greater love and greater light. Releasing what you know to be about time, dear lighted ones. And from this heart space, you're allowing yourself to simply flow, and all that unfolds will all unfold. And the ego mind will try and pull you into the tasks and the to-do, with the belief systems that hold you in lower dimensional confusion, lower dimensional exhaustion, where spinning the wheel doesn't need to be spun no longer, dear ones. Stepping up into the flow of something new, and your shoulders are back and your spine is straight, for you're opening into something new, and it's powerful and it matters because it's you as the creational flow, and your heart is so big and grand. As you're accepting these new light codes into your fields and into your heart, dear ones, into your heart, dear one. You are a magnificent light of sacred geometry, don't you know? And Gaia has geometry to show you. She has wisdoms to show you. The ancient lineage and your ancestors are all showing you. The particles and the codes that are coming in as wisdoms, and you're just inspired to do what you're just inspired to do. They don't have words yet. They don't have teachings yet. And allow, just allow. For you are the creational flow of love, are you not? Your heart is big and your heart is grand. There are legions of beings with us right now, dear ones. Surrender into the love of these legions. Legions of light, dear ones. Taking your most heaviest heartaches that are in your fields that you might not even know. Transmuting what needs to be transmuted through your permission. I give permission for all that is required to be released so that I may live in my highest light of creational flow. For I am the truth of Source Creator in this flow. My heart is open, I am love, this is my truth. My heart is open, I am light, this is my truth. My thoughts align with this higher truth of love. My thoughts align with this higher truth of infinite creative potential. For I am sacred and I am pure, and I am benevolent, and I am profoundly vast. You are supported in your movement about these higher vibrational moments, dear ones. And anytime you so desire, drop yourself to your heart, and that's where you'll be. For these vibrations are held within your fields. They're held within your heart, dear ones. Just call to us, and here you are. Lord Metatron and the Divine Holy Source. Purity of love calling you. Activating you to a new moment. As we ground the pillar of light, dear ones. Through breath, grounding the pillar of light to the sands and soils of Gaia, to the crystalline heartbeat of Gaia, we wish to entangle with the infinity symbol, moving up to all of that is. The Divine Central Source Creator, the Divine Central Sun. Source held within all particles, all life. Source held within our central heart, within all molecules, within all DNA particles. All that we are as Source, being holographically threaded as we open into our holographic creational flow. Our holographic creational flow. Our holographic creational flow. Through light and through love, we are that we are, we are that we are. Higher vibrational creational experiences, templates and platforms and consciousness that we are co-creating in this moment, dear lighted ones. And you will feel as you move about your day new inspirations. You will feel as you move about your day moments where you just want to break open in cheerful tears because you're allowing the great and divine Source Creator, the love, unconditional, so pure and so profound, to be shown and to be seen and to be felt and lived through you in all ways. Dear ones, this is normal. This is who you are. It's your highest frequency of light. It's a flow of love. Don't you know it's a flow of love? Allow yourself to live in the flow. All moments are perfect. And you'll be doing what you're doing and with who you're doing it with in the most perfect and divine timing for that's flow. That's the intricacies, that's the profound dynamic design of creation is perfect. And there's no ego at this level. For it's love and Source all the way. And you never doubt at this level. For you act on what Source and Spirit shows you. Pure in love, pure in light, the higher vibrational you activated in this moment of now, and so it is. And another grounding cord as we feel our multidimensional bodies through the sacral, being grounded through the sands and soils, the sediment, the sands and the rocks and the grains and the divine sacred geometry that is in rocks, the sacred vibrations that in rocks, and Gaia grounding us into our bodies, grounding us into all that we are, so that we may co-create with her in magnificent, wonderful, wonderful ways. And we feel the vibrations of release that will allow us to continue in our days and in our moments ahead, to appreciate, to honor, and to accept and truly love all that we are in new, profound ways. So we thank you, dear lighted ones, for joining us on this beautiful journey. So be open and allowing to what comes to you in these beautiful activations and these beautiful allowances. There will be emotional releases, the physical releases. Your body will go through moments where it just wants rest. Listen to your body and honor your body and all that it is and it's showing you. So thank you, and for joining us for these weekly activational videos of creational flow. You as your higher essence of self. And we thank you. Namaste.